and welcome to episode 274. Here's a couple of old faces we ain't seen for a while. Simon.
Hi.
Last time we fished together was a year and a half ago at the boathouse Fishery, 18 months ago. And it's been, what, just over a year since?
Yeah, just over a year.
And last time we fished together was here, wasn't it?
Hello everybody.
Right guys, I have got at least 3 days days on the bank. I've paid for 72 hours. I might do a 4th day yet, so we'll have a look. Anyway, we are on the banks of Willow Park Fishery in Aldershot. Been here a few times before. You've been here a few times before.
My second
First
visit.
time for me.
Yeah. Right, so I am fishing, guys. The camp is up, but I need to do a bit of marker work to get fishing properly, just to get fishing, maximise the fishing time. I just pub chucked 3 Ronnies out, so we are fishing, but not effectively at the moment. These guys have already done their marker work and a bit of baiting up. So yeah, so I'm going to go and wind the rods back in, do some marker work, and then start fishing properly. Let's go fishing.
Let's go.
Let's go fishing.
Right guys, so as we see in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, I'm in peg 23, which is the swim immediately left of Pig Pen, where Mark and Simon are fishing. Mark's immediately to my right in 24, Simon's to the right of Mark in 25. So this is my water that I've got to fish, guys. Just open water. This swim can fish up to 18 wraps if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm probably going to fish 15 wraps maximum. The reason has got nothing to do with the fishing, it's to do with me back. I wasn't meant to actually be here a couple of days ago, but I got led up in bed for a couple of days because my bad back was playing up again. So I'm still suffering with my bad back a bit at the moment, guys, so I'm not going to push to the 18 wraps that this swim can fish. I just want comfortable fishing where I'm not going to hurt me back anymore, so that's the reason. So, as I said in the intro, to get fishing I just pub chucked 3 Ronnies. I don't know whether I'll stay on Ronnies, I might swap to PVA bags or D-rig wafters, yeah, I don't know. But shortly I will wind the rods in, do some marker work, see if I can find any hot spots around that 15 wrap range. And then we'll put a bit of bait out and all that malarkey. Bait rules have changed also since I was here last. So it was over a year ago when I was here last with Mark, and the bait rules have changed now, where you're only allowed to bait up with pellets and boilies now. So no more particles, no more corn, nothing like that is allowed anymore. Right, I'm gonna have some lunch first, I think, guys, because I got on the road at 5 o'clock this morning. I've had no breakfast. As you can tell, I'm shrivelling up here. So lunch, and then we'll brunch, and then we'll deal with the fishing side of it. Like I said, I'm not in any rush. I've got at least 3 days ahead of me, so. Right guys, so I've just done a little bit of marker work already, and as I said, I was going to fish to 15 wraps just so that it doesn't hurt me back too much. So we're clipped up at 15 wraps now. So we have already measured the depth where I'm going to be fishing at 15 wraps, and we've got pretty much exactly 6 foot, guys. And it's nice and smooth out there. A little bit of gravel, so that's going to be a nice comfortable range for me to fish at with my bad back. now that I'm getting old, back's getting worse. I was 51 last week. Straight on gravel, that is. Aiming towards peg 10, there's a bungalow with a windsock blowing around. If I aim to that, or just to the left of it, straight on a nice little gravel bar. So yeah, so 15 wraps, nice comfortable fishing, nice depth at 6 foot, nice bottom to fish on, sorted. Nice. Right guys, so time to put a bit of bait out now. And as I said at the start of the video, since I was here last, the baiting rules have changed, so no particles allowed anymore, pellet and boilie, and that is it. So that's what I've got in these 2 buckets down here, both the new nuts bait from Hinders, pellet in 1 bucket, boilie in the other bucket. I'm just going to put a bit of each in over where the 3 rods will go back out to. And hopefully draw some fish in. So that's my right hand rod area guys. I'll do a couple of spots on each rod and then see where we go from there. Right guys, so 2 rods are already out. This is rod number 3. We've had a couple of little issues getting the rods out. Might have been line problem, might have been operator error. Not sure yet.
Operator error.
We are pretty sure it's operator error, Chris. Because you've forgotten how to cast.
But yeah, as I was saying guys, this is rod number 3 going out. All good that time for the camera, luckily.
Enough practice.
It's only took him 6 casts.
Oh. What's just happened, Macca?
I just lost one.
1 toner low, isn't it?
Yeah.
I heard it from my swim.
Barbara sucks.
Out on the Christmas tree in the background, a spot I've fished many times myself. Last time I fished it though, the water was down and I was fishing in 1 foot of water. But hopefully the next rod, the run, hooks up, mate.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Hi, good morning, Blankers. Yes, we are. So, yeah, a bit cold this morning, and we're all still blanking.
Yeah.
No action happened since Simon had that run that dropped off yesterday. Had a good night's sleep. When I woke up this morning, checked the old Fitbit, I had 7 hours straight sleep last night, so even though we got the busy dual carriageway right behind us, still managed to have a good night's sleep. Right. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Mark's off today, aren't you, mate?
I am.
He's got a dentist appointment he has to get to. So when Mark does go, whatever time that'll be, I'm going to shimmy my bivvy into that swim and fish that swim so I can be more sociable with Simon.
Have a cup of tea and I'll start to pack up. Can't function without 2 cups of tea.
An hour. So I'm not going to touch my rods until I move all my rods, everything into this swim here where Mark is at the moment, guys. Oh, kettle's boiling. Oh. Yeah, really cold this morning, but no wind this morning, so it's not feeling as cold as it could be if there was any wind. Hi guys, so I've just had to nip up the shop and well, we had to use the facilities rather urgently, shall we say. But while I was up there, popped into the old shop and I've just bought myself some ready-made Zig rigs. So I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I'm gonna try the old Zigs today for a change of tactics, seeing nothing's happened. Ready-made at 3 foot long, this packet. So and as we've seen from the marker up work we done yesterday, we got 6 foot of water that we're fishing in at the moment, so they'll fish exactly mid-water. And I know this water does get fished a lot on the Zigs when it's slow, and well, even when it's not slow, I know Zigs get used a lot here and are used well. So yeah, that's going to be my tactic today, guys. The only ones they sold in the shop were micro-barbed, so when I bought them I did say to the guy in the shop, because it's a barbless rule, is it alright to fish these but with the barbs crushed down, and he said that'd be fine, so not a problem there. So right, breakfast first then, guys. Sun's just up over the horizon in the background now, so it is warming up a bit now. So I think the lake is fairly still behind me. I know the camera's looking a bit misty at the moment, but yeah, we've got very little wind at the moment today, so with the water being quite still and the sun being out, I've got a feeling this might be a good tactic. Alright guys, so just putting the 3rd Zig out now, which is the yellow one. We've already put the red and black one out. I've matched up the colours of the foam to the actual colours of the Zig liners. I know some people kind of, you know, mix them up, you know, like, which is what I normally do, to be fair, you know, like red Zig liner, black foam, but I thought I'd stick with the keep it all matching on this occasion. So as we can see, already got 2 rods out, and I'm staying at the 15 wraps when I wound the rigs in that we've been fishing with up to now. I just pop the line back in the clip so that we could carry on fishing at the 15 wrap range. So as I just said, this is the third and final one to go back out. Well guys, as you can tell by this empty peg now, which was Mark's peg, he's now packed up and about to go. But
nice fishing with you again.
Nice seeing you with you again, mate. You know, I haven't seen you since last year.
No. No, it's been too long again. Too long. But never mind.
But yeah, well, Mark's off,
so bye.
As you can tell with Kit behind Mark, I'm doing the slow, massive kind of 12-yard move from one swim to another, guys. Hopefully I can catch from this swim after you've gone.
Yeah, put enough bait. I put enough bait in.
Right.
No. Cheers, mate.
Right.
I'll see you again soon. Real soon. And you, Simon.
Wave bye-bye to everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Alright guys, we're in Simon's swim, peg 25. He's just about to put out a bit of bait on you, mate.
I am there, yes.
What you spotting out?
Just boilie crumb, pal. A few 12 millers and just some boilie crumb. Well, krill.
What range are we fishing at?
18 wraps towards the big oak tree. That's the range in this peg.
Ah, I missed it. I went to zoom in and missed it.
I think I'm going to keep a zig out tonight. Oh, better not open then.
Hi guys, so I've made me massive move. This is where I was fishing. Well, I say I was fishing, still am fishing, rods are still there, but we've now made a massive move from peg 23 to peg 24, so I can be sociable with Simon now that Mark's gone. But so yeah, so obviously we're still fishing the zigs at the moment, but what I'm going to do is spot a bit more of that pellet and boilie combo out onto the spots from peg 24 that I'm going to be fishing to later on when the zigs come in. So yeah, I've picked out my spots I'm going to fish. I'm going to stick with the 15 wrap ranges, you know, for the sake of keeping it easy when we bad back and all that. So yeah, we'll get some of that bait out now, and then so when we switch back onto bottom bait rigs later on, then there's a bit of grub out there for the fish. Alright, so obviously we're still clipped up at 15 wraps on the spod, nothing's changed there guys. Look like a heron and a seagull having a mid-air fight then. failed to open. I failed to open. Ah, opened halfway in. Ah, good old spawns, guys. You gotta love them. Right guys, so that's one spot on each area that I'm going to fish when I move the rods over later on. I'm going to do a few more. We'll do that off camera just so that don't drag the blog out, but yeah, they're my spots, you know, when I move over to this room with my rods. And guys, just getting prepared for this evening's fishing, and as I said earlier on, when I'm winding in the zigs, I'm going to put PVA bags out. Did I say I was going to put PVA bags out? I can't remember, but that is what I'm going to do anyway. So, just making up a few PVA bags ready for that transition in tactics. We have got the nuts dumbbell wafters that are going on. You've seen me use these a couple of times now. So, hook link zigzagged into the bag. So we're still fishing the zigs at the moment. The rods are still in the peg next door actually, but you know, they're only 15 yards away, so it's not an issue. So, but yeah, as soon as I've made up a few PVA bags, they will be coming in because the time is 2:30. So it's going to start getting dark in about an hour and a half. And in about 2 hours it will be dark, so we will get everything moved over very shortly. Right, that's 4 made. We'll do a couple more and then that'll be ready to go. Lovely jubbly. Right guys, so we are now rods in the swim where I'm going to be fishing for tonight and tomorrow night. And as we can see, 2 rods are out already. Just about. We've had a bit of a calamity. I've no idea why, but for some reason this session I've been suffering with line twist. And I've been getting some bird's nests. No idea why. I haven't been doing anything different. The line on these reels was new when I went to Bluebell, so what have we done? Bluebell, Festival, Bulking, Aspen, Bluebell, Festival, Bulking. This is its 5th time out, this line, and I don't know why, but for some reason I'm suffering line twists and wind knots. But hey ho. Right, hopefully this one can go up first time, as it's the one I'm choosing to film. It did, luckily. Right, so that's it then guys, we are now fishing for the night, all set on solid bags as we've seen. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this line guys, like I said it's brand new, Fox off steel camo, never had any trouble with it in the past. But because I am getting a few issues with it this session, when I'm home I'll go back to the tackle shop, buy some more line and re-spool just to be on the safe side, because something's going on, don't know what. Well then guys, gonna make this quick because it's just started pissing down, but Simon's session is now ended and he's just about to do the 5-hour trip home that he's got.
The walk of shame, the drive of shame.
Well, at least you've had a run low, mate. That's more than what I've had up to now.
Yeah, it's been slow, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's winter fishing.
That's it.
But yeah, been good to meet up with you again, mate.
Good to see you again,
you got warm hands.
Hello.
But yeah, like I say, it is just pissing down, guys. I will have to wind in myself soon to go and use the facilities.
Get you out,
yeah. But anyway, it's been good to fishery again, mate.
Mate.
Unfortunately, there's been no fish on the bank up to now, but
no. All the best for tonight.
like I say, it is winter fishing. 3rd of January today, guys, so normality starts for most people today, back to work after the New Year and Christmas celebrations.
Right, I'm going to get going.
Right, anyway, right, catch up with you.
Yeah. See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Right, good luck.
Alright, cheers. Right guys, I've just been looking at the old weather report on my phone and it looks like I'm going to be pretty much bivvy bound all day today. It's like I said, it's raining heavy now and I don't know why you can see that, but we have got heavy rain all day, right up until heavy rain right up until 8 o'clock tonight. Carries on with light rain right through to 6 o'clock in the morning. So according to this, it gets a bit lighter around 11 o'clock in about an hour. So I reckon if I'm going to go and have to do a facilities visit, that's going to be the time to do it. But yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to film much action today because unless I want to get wet, we're stuck in the bivvy all day today. And guys, the rain has eased off a little bit as forecast. So what I'm going to do while the rain is very slight, I'm going to wind the rods in, do the mad dash for the facilities, and then then we'll re-chuck the rods when I get back. So what I'll probably do as well, because I haven't caught anything up to now, I'm not going to put any more bait out, I'm just going to continue on the PVA bags. The plan was to put the zigs back out today, but obviously it's not very ziggy weather. So we'll carry on with the PVA bags. Yeah, not going to put any more bait out, so while I'm going to make a dash up to the facilities, I'll take the opportunity, get rid of me buckets up to the van, just make tomorrow's pack up a little bit easier. So yeah, right, I'm going to crack on, get that done while the rain has eased off a bit, and then that way I won't get too wet. Right then guys, filming from inside of the bivvy because of the rain, and if you can see bankside, we have 2 rods out already. The rain is just starting to get a bit heavier again, so me visit to the facilities and getting the rods redone, I think I'm timing just right. Not really a tactic change, but these PVA bags are just filled with just the nuts pellet. Before they had a bit of a mix of everything pellet in. This has just got the nuts pellet in, so anyway, right, let's get this rod out before I get too wet. Right, luckily all the rods went out, no lovely jubbly first time, no issues with line twists and bird nests today, luckily. Right, because the time, well I say the time's getting on now, it's half 12. The morning recast has normally been redone by now, so because of the weather, unless any fish come along, I'm not going to bother with any more recasting. Just really mainly because I don't want to get wet, don't want to get cold, don't want to get damp. Now those of you that know me might know that I'm asthmatic. This weather isn't brilliant for being out on my chest. So yeah, unless any more fish come along, that's it. They can stay fishing all day and all night now. Right, back in the bivvy where it's warm and dry. And guys, I thought I'd do a little evening update. I don't know, it's about 6 o'clock, but yeah, as I said earlier on, been confined to my bivvy all day because yeah, the rain has been relentless, it hasn't stopped. I just had a look at the weather report and there is a little break in the rain now between about 9 o'clock tonight and midnight, and then it starts again then until about 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, luckily it will be I'll say it would be a dry pack up, but the ground around me is just absolutely waterlogged, and between me and my rods and what have you, it's just like a quagmire. So yeah, you know, typical winter fishing, but yeah, the rain today's been relentless. But saying that though, it just seems to be easing off a little bit now, but the wind has picked up a little bit as well, because today's the first day back at work for most people. The lake is practically empty. There's only me and one other guy on the lake tonight. He's across the way in Peg 5. So yeah, fairly empty lake now. So hopefully if these fish do want some bait, hopefully they'll find one of them patches that I've put out, well, yesterday. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little evening update and then get the camera under wraps for the night unless any carpy action happens, guys. Yeah, you know, it's all part of the fun of winter fishing, guys. You know, if you didn't want to deal with the cold, the wet, the rain, you wouldn't come fishing, would you? So, but anyway, right, this will be my last update of the night, guys, in case any, well, unless any fish do decide to come along. I don't think I'm going to hold my breath now, guys, but yeah, so alright, hopefully I see you tonight, guys. Otherwise it'll probably be the next up would be update would be me packing up in the morning, because I got here first thing New Year's Day. You know, technically my session ends first thing tomorrow morning, so I might try and drag it out by a few hours if I can. But yeah, alright, enough waffle, see you in the morning. hopefully tonight. And then guys, third night, finally the blank has been broken. The left hand rod, this one was on, as we've already seen in the blog. All three rods are fishing 15 wraps, solid bags with the old nuts wafter, and the 2023 year has been kicked off by this 19.5 pound common. So made up. It was looking like, I thought it was going to be a blank session the way it was going, to be fair guys, but yeah, 2023 has kicked off with, yeah, not quite a 20, but you know, only 8 ounces under, but give me a nice little fight. So the blank has been broken finally. Right, let's get a few pickies and we'll get it back. Wait up guys. Oh. Right guys, it finally seems the fish have finally turned up in some sort of numbers onto my spot. This fish was taken on the left hand rod again. Oh, I'll flip you that way. And it's another common. Now, when I was playing this one, I didn't think this one was going to be as big as the first, but as I don't know if you can see, but it is a little bigger. Got a bit more of a belly on it, this one. But yeah, 22.2 this one. Yeah, it certainly didn't put up much of a fight until it was right at the net, and then when it saw the net, that's when it decided it wanted to play. So yeah, finally this session's come good. So now my first 20 of 2023. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at the other side, but you know, commons are pretty much, oh, some rats in the bushes behind the bivvy. So there we go guys, nice 20 to kickstart the new year off. I'll say the new year is the 4th of January now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Right, let's get some pickies and then get her back. Oh, good morning everybody, and that's a bit better now. We've got a couple of fish on the bank, but it is now pack up time. I say I got here about this time on New Year's Day, so it's the 4th today, so it is pack up time. So technically I really should be packing up now, but after having that fish just sort of like 4 hours ago, I've only just woke up again. But as you can see, I've stood me nets up to try and get them dry. There's a picnic bench here, I've got me unhooking that over, so I'll see if I can drag out this session for sort of a couple more hours yet, just to try and get everything dry really. That's, as soon as everything's dry, then I will start getting packed up. So yeah, the rods aren't going to get touched unless any fish come along. They're not going to get touched until it's time to wind them in. But yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle this session. I mean, I've seen a couple of fish get caught a couple of days ago over the far side of the lake. Then I saw on social media on kind of the bungalow side a few more were then caught over that side. So then I had the 2 over this side, so it's probably more than likely the fish are just shoaled up and we're just moving around the lake just really slowly, and it's just taking that amount of time for the fish to get onto me. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. So, but it sounds a logical explanation, so you know, it is winter, the fish don't move much at all in winter, so it sounds logical, and it's one I'm going to sort of tell myself and believe anyway. Right, anyway, like I said, it is pack up day, so I am going to start pulling stuff out of my bivvy in a minute and start packing up. I don't think the bivvy's going to come down dry, but anyway guys, as it is pack up time in the next, well, between now and a couple of hours, I'll close this video off here. So if anything happens, obviously have a look at the timeline on the video. You know, if it's a bit longer, then there's been more action. If the timeline has nearly ended, then this is the end of the video. But I'll leave the camera pointing at the rods just in case anything does happen, guys. But yeah, but if that's it, thanks for watching this video. It was good to catch up with Mark and Simon after not fishing with them both for well over a year. But yeah, like I said, unless anything happens between now and the next 2 and 3 hour, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. No idea where that'll be yet. Tight lines, guys. Well, I'm about halfway through packing up, guys. And the left-hand rod, same rod that I had 2 fish on last night, just got again. I don't know if you caught that as well, but the fish just jumped out there as well. I hope that was on film, because that was a full body washout. After having 2 commons, it would be nice if this one's one of the nice mirrors that are in here. Yes, fish number 3 as we're packing up. Right guys, here we go, third and what probably will be the final fish of the session, because as I said while I was playing that fish, we are packing up now. But yeah, fish number 3. And this kind of fish is what I really come to Willow for. I mean, the commons were nice, but how about that, guys? £18 for fully. Oh. Have a look at the other side. Get rid of that leaf. Yeah. I mean, it almost looks like a common, it's so much of a fully. But yeah. But yeah, that left hand rod again. So and I did say at the start of my session to myself, if the fishing kicked off, I was going to stay and do a 4th day. But as we're virtually packed up now, I'm not going to bother, so this probably will be the final fish of the session. But yeah, this kind of stamper fish, this is what I come to Willow Park for. The real scaly, beautiful mirrors. So the smallest fish of this session, but the most prettiest, I think. Right. Unless any more action happens in between just the bivvy to come down and the rods to come in, then that will be a good way to sign off the video with a nice pretty fish. So everything else is packed up, literally just the bivvy and the rods now. So yeah, if that's it, thanks for watching. I'm glad you stuck around to see this extra fish. Catch you in the next video, guys.